Everyone, I'm the maid of honor. I know some of you. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. All right, so I'm actually gonna call myself the best woman because I can't be Shelby's maid. She's like super messy, and I won't take on that type of commitment ever in my life. So me and Shelby have always been very close. She's always been like a second mother to me, taking care of me throughout my whole life. I can always come to her for guidance, support, whatever I need. She has always been there for me, and she's been my rock my whole life. Like, I can depend on her for everything. And David and me only recently met. We've bonded over a lot of Fortnite sessions though, so that's where we spend most of our time hanging out. David's always been very honest with me, whether it's something I wanted to hear or not. He's been very straightforward. If I was right or wrong, David will tell me. He's been like a brother to me. He guides me in the right path, and he's just taking care of me the same way that Shelby has taken care of me. And I can always say that David will have my back. David, I need to tell you something though. Do you remember a few months ago when you and Shelby went to the commissary and you stepped on gum and it got all over your shoes and it ruined them?
Yes.
That was Shelby's gum. No, yeah, I threw it from New Jersey. No, Shelby made me promise to never tell you, but I needed to save it for this day. I was like, this is the perfect time to break it to you. But that was Shelby. She has no morals. She threw that gum. She always does, throws her gum on the floor. I just want everyone raise their glasses to David and Shelby. If anyone's a perfect couple, it's them. Their goofiness, their happiness, their honesty is just inspiring. So here's to Shelby and David, lifelong happiness. Woo! The best man can come up now. Daniel. Woo! That was completely winged. I winged it. I did. I didn't read anything off there. Here you go, Daniel. Go get him, Tiger.
Wow.
Thank you for everyone for being here. Oh, thanks everyone for being here.
Hey, Daniel!
It's a beautiful night. Oh, it's a beautiful night. We're doing real good now. David, Shelby, congratulations. David, you look very handsome, but Shelby, you take the cake. Yeah! Shelby looks great tonight. David, you do too. But thank you all for coming here today. Thank you guys for celebrating us and David and Shelby. We have family and friends here from all over the country. Thank you for taking the time to celebrate my brother. And as we add a new Griffin to the family. And we are truly blessed to have you. But as you all know, or most of you know, I'm David's youngest brother. It's not the easiest task, but it's certainly never boring. David has a competitive spirit in everything he does. He has to win. So growing up, he would make sure and do everything in his power to never let me win at anything. Whether it was basketball, soccer, school, whatever it was, I could never beat him. I didn't win very often, but the few times I did win, David provided consequences. One time I beat David at a simple challenge over a remote control. Next thing I knew, I was going to school and I found rotten eggs in my backpack. I got kicked out of class and I learned my lesson. But what I did learn from that lesson was to rather be on David's team than against him. Those who provide David competition allow him to thrive, and I truly believe that Shelby is that perfect match. Shelby served our country for over 10 years. She's traveled the world. She succeeded in becoming independent, and she is truly someone I would want to have as a sister. Shelby doesn't back down against any challenge. Even if it's the hardest challenge, as marrying my brother. If that might be the hardest challenge of all. I believe Shelby will provide David with a lifetime of competition in the best way possible. And in return, Shelby will receive the compensation David provides to those who he truly loves. The same thing you have provided me for the last 26 years. I have the utmost faith that David will deliver each and every day for the rest of your lives. David will provide you with the energy every morning so no day feels like a burden. David will provide you with the safety you deserve so you'll never have to look over your shoulder. He will provide you with adventures so life doesn't ever get boring. He will constantly remind you to touch base with your higher power because there's so much more out there. And David is going to provide you with a life unlike any other. There is no one on this earth that is like this man. David is honest, kind, caring, and he will never give up to make you happy. And now, you have the whole entire Cricket crew. And thank you all again for being here. But cheers to the new David and Shelby Griffith.